Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back, respectable viewers. Mr. Gulfam, there are many people we know they are affected by black magic or evil eye. This is an undeniable fact. Nobody can deny that. But there are some people who are hyper conscious, or I would call them superstitious. They are superstitious. They are, very much conscious about black magic and evil eye. Even when they have headache, they would relate it with evil eye or black magic. And when they are facing some petty personal problems, they think that this is caused by evil eye. So how can we? And there is another problem that most of the people, even as I use these terms interchangeably, they use these terms interchangeably. So is there any real difference between evil eye and black magic?
So yes, Mr. Salman, definitely both things are different from each other. Magic is something else and evil eye is something else. Both things are different. So I don't think that people are superstitious. Definitely they feel some problems, they feel some issues, but they are unable to distinguish between evil eye and magic. And when they are affected by magic, some people think it is because of evil eye, and some people they are affected by evil eye, they think that we are under the spell of magic, we are under the spell, we are under magic. Okay, so both the things are different, and the symptoms of evil eye are different, the symptoms of magic are different. We can distinguish between two things with the help of symptoms, okay, because symptoms are different. So the symptoms of magic are, first thing is dream. So in dreams, the person who is under the effect of magic, he will see the dreams of different animals, for example camel, pig, and different insects and vermins as a snake, lizard, scorpio, and these animals are biting him, these animals are biting that person in the dream. So these dreams indicate that the person is under the effect of magic. And the second symptom is cloth cutting. For example, cloth cutting is a common problem in the houses which are under the effect of magic, because clothes are kept in houses in a safe places, but when they are taken out, so there are cuts on the clothes, and sometimes clothes are burned at home. So these are symptoms of magic. And the person who is under the effect of magic, they feel feared always. He always feel feared that as I'm getting ill, as my time is coming, I will die. If I go outside, I'll meet an accident. Okay, so these are the symptoms of magic. And sometimes falling of blood drops and falling of water drops. Okay, it is also a common problem in the people who are under the effect of magic. Okay, they are sitting in the house, they are eating something, and they instantly they feel blood drops on their face, in their eatables, on their cloth. So it's a common problem in the persons who are under the effect of magic. And the person who is affected by magic, when he is eating something, when he is eating an edible, so he feels that I am eating shit, I am eating a dirty thing. Okay, so it's also a symptom of magic. And then come the symptoms of evil eye. Symptoms of evil eye are different from symptoms of magic. The person who is under the effect of evil eye, he will see the dreams of falling from height. He will see himself in the dream as he is lost in a maze, and he does not find a way to come out of that maze. And he sees the dream that as someone is staring at him, and sometimes two eyes are staring at him. So this is the symptom of evil eye. And the person who is under the effect of evil eye, he will feel back pain, and there will be domestic issues, petty domestic issues in the house. Okay, and he will feel burden on his shoulders. So these are the symptoms of evil eye. So there as you look at the symptoms, there is much difference between magic and there is much difference between evil eye. Those two things are not one thing. Okay, magic is something and else, and evil eye is something else, and there are different things between the symptoms of two things. And it is really necessary thing to diagnose either a patient is affected by evil eye or affected by magic, because a treatment of magic is different and treatment of evil eye is different. So these are the symptoms, and through symptoms we can differentiate between magic and evil eye.
So you mean to say that without symptoms, nobody can say that I am affected by evil eye or black magic. So when one has symptoms, then he must go to a practitioner, to
Yes.
an expert for the cure of the disease. Thank you so very much, Mr. Gulfam, for your time. We'll see you in the next video.